Welcome to the My Big Dream podcast. I'm your host, Rachel Baker, and I'm so excited you are here. This is where we draw a line in the sand, stop thinking small, and start dreaming the way we are meant to. This is your permission to dream the biggest, scariest, boldest, most crazy dreams you can imagine. You were not made to settle. You were made to soar. And with that said, let's jump in. All right, here we go. Breaking the limits to what you've been taught. What if the limits holding you back aren't even yours? Most of the rules you've been living by, what you believe is possible, what you think you're allowed to want, what you think you deserve, you didn't choose them. You inherited them. Growing up, I heard the same things you probably did. Be grateful for what you have. Don't want too much. Don't rock the boat. I remember learning about starving children in other countries and feeling guilty for even thinking about wanting more. And money, that was complicated too. I heard over and over, money is bad, rich people are greedy, money changes people, money is evil, it's bad to want money. I could keep going and going and going here. But here's the thing. While I was hearing all of this from everyone else, my mom was planting something different inside me. She used to tell me, Rachel, you can do anything. She'd even stand me up in front of a mirror and make me speak confidence into myself. I was a very shy child, so yes, look in the mirror. Rachel, you are beautiful. I would say, I am beautiful. I am confident. I am strong. At that time, I didn't know it, but that was probably one of the best things that my mom could have ever done for me. Makes me wonder if my mom would know that I still speak words of confidence into myself today. I should probably tell her, because that was a big thing in my life, in my childhood, and she probably doesn't even know. So I need to call my mom after this and let her know that that was huge for me. All right, back on script here. Our life wasn't perfect. We were low class by every standard, but you know what? It didn't feel like it, because without even realizing it, my mom was teaching me to dream. She wanted me to have a better life than she did, and those tiny seeds of hope, they were planted long before I ever knew I needed them. Here's the truth. Most of the limits keeping you stuck aren't yours. They were handed to you. Like it or not, your brain loves safety. It craves what's familiar, even if familiar isn't working. So the second you start dreaming bigger, your brain will panic. It will whisper, who do you think you are? Stay where it's safe. Don't mess this up. But listen, that fear isn't proof you're on the wrong path. It's proof you're growing. Your comfort zone will always feel safer, but safer doesn't change your life. Your thoughts are powerful. What you believe about yourself shapes what you see, what you chase, and what you think you deserve. And yes, your thoughts can keep you stuck. If you keep believing life will always be this way, it will. Let me say that one more time. If you keep believing life will always be this way, it will be. But the moment you allow yourself to believe that things can be different, the moment you start believing that you are worthy of wanting more, doors start to open. Opportunities you couldn't see before suddenly become visible. You start walking differently. You start showing up differently. I want to take just a second and I want to talk about the I am. This is why I chose I am Rachel Baker, because for me, it's a commitment to fill my space, to show up as fully as the person I was created to be, to stop shrinking, to stop hiding, to stop apologizing for wanting more. And here's the thing, you're exactly who you're supposed to be too. You were created with intention. There is a reason that you are here. And the space you've been given, it's yours to fill, not with fear, not with smallness, but with your actions, with your presence, with your gifts, with your joy. Because when you're full of purpose, full of faith, full of joy, you naturally pour into others. That's the ripple. That's how shifting your belief changes more than just your life. Grab a notebook, and I want you to write down one belief that's been keeping you small, one thought you've been holding on to that's keeping you stuck. And then I want you to ask yourself, is this really mine, or did I inherit it? And if it's not yours, it's time to let it go. Because when you change your beliefs, you change your life. Listen, you were created for more. Your dreams matter. Your voice matters. Your actions matter. Every time you shift your beliefs, you create space. Space for bigger dreams, space for more impact, space to become the person you were always meant to be. Follow the Dream Big podcast so you don't miss what's next. And if you're ready to start breaking limits today, grab my free guide at IamRachelBaker.com, because the life you want, it starts the moment you decide. Now that we have a different perspective, want more? Follow me on Instagram at iam.rachelbaker and grab a copy of My Big Dream Book on Amazon. It's time to stop settling and start dreaming and build the life you were made for.